I am downriver, outside an old bowling alley. I've been tipped off that there's some cars inside, so put on those bowling shoes. We're going on a garage crawl.
My name is Steve Lingle, and I want to welcome you to my car collection.
What's the history behind this building?
This building was built as a bowling alley in 1923, and it served for many, many years. It was a bowling alley up into the 1970s when it became a rock and roll nightclub. And then in the 1980s, the building became vacant, and it laid that way until I came along. There were holes in the roof big enough you could drop a car through the hole in the roof. And one of the sections that was so badly damaged were the wood floors, as well as the rain and the snow would penetrate through over the number of years. This particular section kind of demonstrates how we repurposed some of the bowling lanes. You can see the pin spots. That's inlaid ebony, and all of the bowling lane is 100-year-old maple wood that we were able to repurpose and refinish in making the flooring area for our gathering spot.
You clearly like Ford Thunderbirds.
I do. I've been called the Thunderbird guy.
What is it about the Thunderbird that you're so attracted to?
Thunderbirds are cool. They attract attention wherever you go. They're very nostalgic, reminiscent of the enthusiasm of the 1950s. And boy, you just don't get any more cool than driving a Ford T-Bird.
Well, what do you say we walk around each of the cars and tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, let's take a look. Come on with me.
Okay. Well, you've got the shirt to match this one, Steve.
That's right. This is a dusk rose, dusk with a K, never pink, a dusk rose 1957 Thunderbird. And I bought this car billed as a rust-free California car, and it did. It was rust-free. When we stripped the old paint, the old body filler out of it, this car had been in 16 accidents. It was rust-free because most of the sheet metal had been replaced. This one is a chick magnet. I tell you, I've done car shows and girls will come up and, can I sit in your car? And I said, oh, sure you can. This is my 2002 Ford Thunderbird. I bought this car new and I enjoy it very much. It has all the modern amenities, but all the retro generation styling cues of the classic cars. This car has taken me cross country. I did a road trip of America in 2008. I was gone 8.5 weeks. For 11,000 miles on the car. I saw the country coast to coast, almost border to border, visited all the national landmarks, national parks. The car served me well and I enjoyed every mile in it. This is a 1970 Dodge Challenger, and this was the car that I wanted in the worst way when I was in high school. I remember the Dodge marketing ads, the guy with the nice hair and the white turtleneck sweater and the blonde with the go-go boots. I wanted to be that guy 100%. It took me 30 years to find this car, and it was axle deep in the mud of a pole barn. And I dragged that out of the mud, and I took this car apart, restored all of the pieces, and put it back together again. And this is one of my favorites in my collection. 1970 Dodge Challenger RTSE, the luxury option on it, Magnum 440 engine. Not only do I have the 1970 Challenger, but I also bought one of the 2008 limited production, first generation of the new retro version Dodge Challenger. And I'll tell you, this is a smooth riding car. I joke around that the speed control is a safety feature. You could easily go fast in this car and get way, way dangerous. This is a smooth riding car and I enjoyed this one on the road as well. This is a 1959 Chevrolet El Camino. I bought this car as a working truck on a ranch from Texas, and they shipped it up to me with a bale of hay and a can of Pabst Blue Ribbon beer in it. So this car I took to my workshop. It's been largely disassembled. There was some body work and some rust to resolve on this car, and mechanically it was sound and mechanically it was operational. A lot of detailing and the new paint, and this is a fun car to take out. It always gets a lot of attention. It's got the bat wing fins and the carrot eye taillights in the back. This is one cool car without even being customized.
And there's more to see.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
One of my other favorite cars is this 1966 Ford Thunderbird Town Landau. The Landau refers that it does not have a passenger side window for the back seat. It allows the back seat passengers to enjoy the privacy of the luxury options of this car. This car has the big 428 engine power plant. I bought this car, it has only 35,000 miles on it. It's nearly all original. The only work that it's required was the power brake booster rebuild. a float for the sending unit in the gas tank, a muffler, and a starter. And this car starts and drives. It's elegant to take out on the road.
And what would a collection be without a little project?
You know, I have all of the American-made automobiles represented in my collection. Sometimes projects just come to me without me going out and finding them. And one of those projects is this 1969 AMX. And this is very typical of the kind of projects that come to me. The project had been started by someone else and not exactly completed. It comes pretty much as a complete car, and this will eventually get over into the workshop. It'll get up on the hoist, and we'll make this one as pretty as the others. And so the other one that kind of came my way unexpected was this 1981 Avante 2. The Avante was Studebaker's swan song as it slowly went bankrupt. But engineers and dealers put together a consortium of investors, and they bought the tooling in the factory. And for a number of years, they made the Avante 2, modeled after the original. Fiberglass body, GM drivetrain. This is a cool car to drive. Very European in its style, still a two-seater, very unique when you take it out on the road, people see it. This is a 1968 Mercury Cougar. It is the cousin of the Mustang, you know, and it's the luxury version on the Mercury side. This has the mid-size 302 engine with a 4-barrel carburetor. It's a pretty peppy car to drive. Come on along, Mickey. Let's go look at some other stuff I have in my collection. Over the years, I've tried to find things that represent or are associated with the real cars that I have. This happens to be an array of new Dodge Challenger toys and products. Products where Dodge Challenger is featured either on a notebook cover, some of the posters, some of the advertising. Ford Thunderbird is represented in a variety of die-cast cars and toys. Even Barbie has a Ford Thunderbird.
This is amazing, Steve. I mean, this is a whole room full of stuff.
Mickey, this is one of several rooms of memorabilia that I have collected over time.
You needed a building.
You needed a space, that's right. And you know, it's designed so people can come and spend some time and look and touch. It's not hands off. It's designed to engage people to come and spend some time.
Another room.
Yes, Mickey, this is one of my favorite places to come in the big building. These are all toys of the 1950s. The one display are made in Japan tin toys that you buy at a dime store, you know, in the day, right? And those are just a blast to find when they come up. Some of these are in excellent condition. Some are battery operated, some the lights turn on, some of them move. And these are really cool nostalgia finds here. The other nostalgia find here are these dealer promotional models. And these would be giveaways by a salesman to a potential customer that came to a dealership looking at cars. Now, these are quite desirable among collectors, and they come in a variety of colors, some more rare than others. Some are the original radio control car that were operated with batteries and a bellows. This says something about how popular Thunderbird is, that these companies are willing to invest in tooling and production and packaging and shipping, and stores do well, that there's enough demand, people looking for Thunderbird, enjoying Thunderbirds, that it really talks about how popular that car still is well after 70 years.
It's just like walking into a toy store.
Like a toy store.
Why is it important to you to have a toy of everything you have in real life?
Because I can, I guess. It sounds selfish, but part of this is that it's a place where these things are maintained. And they're not lost. They're not thrown out. They're not lost to history. Little kids come in there, they're kind of enamored by toys like this. You know, now it's all electronic games, but this is something you actually put your hands on. You can see it. You roll it on the table, roll it on the floor. So there's a little bit of history that's being kept alive here as well. Mickey, let me welcome you to one of my favorite and the last room here in the collection. I call this room the Iconology Room. And it's all Thunderbird stuff, but there's not a single car in here. It's all things that have a Thunderbird on it, but it's a different kind of a product. This one, for example, is a radio, but it's shaped like a Thunderbird. There's a cigarette lighter shaped like a Thunderbird. How about a toilet paper roll holder shaped like a Thunderbird? There's men's cologne. What handsome man would not wear Chaz cologne.
You know, I need a little dab of that
There
right
you
now.
go.
I think.
There you go. But Thunderbird on jigsaw puzzles, Thunderbird on women's purses, Thunderbirds on t-shirts, glassware, Christmas ornaments. Oh my gosh, Mickey, there's Thunderbirds everywhere.
There can't be another collection like this anywhere else. I can't imagine. Is there anybody else out there that's dedicated to the Thunderbird as you are?
I don't think so.
You haven't met them?
There are people that are active collectors and they're busy and they're nostalgic, but this is a pretty big collection, I gotta tell you. This is the 35 years of gathering stuff up.
Whoa, that is a collection, and that's my kind of bowling alley. Cars and no gutters. We think this one was a complete strike. Like if you have a cool garage space or old bowling alley you'd like to share with us, hit us up, info@cruisinmedia.com/garage crawl, and we'll come out and check out what you've got hiding behind your closed doors.